Hello everyone, this is Teresa Miller with the M&M Team Realty, and I want to take a minute to just talk to you guys. I get so many questions about Zillow. I get phone calls from people wanting to know, hey, I saw this property on Zillow. It's a pre-foreclosure. The price looks really great. I want to know if I can purchase it. How much does it cost? And what do I need to do? So let me just tell you a little bit about properties that appear on Zillow. First of all, do you know what a pre-foreclosure property is? A pre-foreclosure property is a property with a late payment and the lender's issued a notice of default in a non-judicial foreclosure or a lis pendens in a judicial foreclosure to the borrower. The borrower can still make payments and they can pay the loan amount due to stop the foreclosure. But if the payments are not made, the lender will move to foreclose. So now let me break it down to you and tell you exactly what I just said. A pre-foreclosure is a property where, let's say you have been unable to make your payments for the last 3 months. Month 1, they send you a notice. Pay, call. Month 2, they send you another notice. Pay, call. Month 3, they send you another notice. Pay, call. But this time, they send you what's called a notice of default. And what that means is if you don't catch up with those payments, we, the bank, is going to foreclose on your house and take your property. So by this time, by the time the 3rd month comes, you know that you owe money, you know you haven't paid, regardless of whatever the situation is. This notice gets posted on Zillow. So now let me tell you what a pre-foreclosure on Zillow, let me tell you what that means. A pre-foreclosure means that someone has fallen behind on their payments and a notice of default was recorded, just as I said before. Zillow may show this as a potential pre-foreclosure, but this home may never, I repeat, may never be available for sale as the owners can bring it current. So when you see this data on Zillow and you're super excited because it's $280,000 and it's in Carson and you know the properties in Carson normally cost $600,000, you get all excited and you pick up the phone and you call, oh, I want to go tour this property. So let me tell you, the data is collected on Zillow. It's collected on these homes from a company known Realty Track. Now, Realty Track, they specialize in homeowners' missed payments. They specialize in providing data for those people or those homeowners that have missed those payments. They specialize around the foreclosure. So when a homeowner misses a payment or when their mortgage and the lender sends them a notice to the owner, Zillow takes this public information. So anyone that's missing a payment and you may think, oh, it's a secret, no one knows but me, that's not true. When they file that notice of default, it becomes public record. And they list that home in a pre-foreclosure status on the Zillow website from the data that's provided to them by Realty Track. Sometimes the homeowner doesn't even have the option to avoid this. Once the notice is sent, the home goes up on Zillow. Most of the time, the homeowner gets caught up on the mortgage. The home won't go into foreclosure. Even if the home does go into foreclosure, it can take over a year for it to be available for sale. Now, I know what you're thinking, Teresa, this is so misleading. So why are they posting it? What's the point? Why are they posting it on Zillow if I can't buy it? I can't get a deal. I'm an investor. I want this. I would like to have this property. Well, again, it's very misleading and it can be super frustrating to have to explain this to the homeowner and also to the potential buyer. That's why I'm making this short video to let you know that pre-foreclosure is public record. That's how they get into Zillow. Doesn't mean the house is for sale or that it will ever sell. Sometimes if they are for sale and it happens to go either a trustee sale, which is a sale literally on the courthouse steps, there's no seller credit for that property. Most of the time, they will not accept an FHA loan, and most of the time, they want an all cash offer. Now, I have worked with foreclosure properties, and when the homeowner is in total distress and when they know they're losing their home and there's nothing else that they can do, they're frustrated, they're aggravated, they're upset. People do different things, especially in these trying times. Sometimes they will tear up the property. I've seen it. I've gone to a house. It was a condo for sale right here in Bellflower. Looked perfectly fine. When we went back after the owners had moved out and I was going to sell this pre-foreclosure property that was in default, whoever lived there tore it up. The little water knobs that's under the toilet, you can turn them off to shut the water off? Well, they let that water run. It was a 2-story. It just ran from the first floor to the second floor. They wrote graffiti all over the walls, everything. It was horrible. Just horrible. Sometimes when the bank get these properties back, it's literally months before they can get it on the market. Sometimes they're selling it as is. Sometimes it's going to take you $30, $40, $50, $60,000 just to bring the property up to a standard where you would either live or move in. So when you see these properties that are foreclosures and you think it's a good deal, it's not. When you see that on Zillow, call me. Let's have a conversation about it. I will do my due diligence to research it for you, but 9 times out of 10, that property will not be sold. I have a client right now. That's how I got the client. Someone called me about a pre-foreclosure property. I located the owner. I called them. They had no idea the property had been even listed on Zillow. What ended up happening is it's going to be a probate sale. The owner and her brothers and sisters really liked me and how we established the relationship. I was able to provide information. So the property is going to be sold. However, it has become a probate, and we have to have the probate court make her the administrator. So right now, that property is still waiting. And I bet if you looked it up on Zillow, it still says pre-foreclosure or probate sale, whatever it is. So the moral of this story is when you find something that's on Zillow that's too good to be true, it may not necessarily be too good to be true, but it's also probably not for sale. This is what I want you to do. I want you to pick up the phone and I want you to call me, 310-713-8459. And I want you to say, hey, Teresa, let's talk about this property that I saw on Zillow. What can I do? How can I acquire this property? What must I do? I'll research it. I'll tell you everything. And guess what? If we can't find you a property or that particular property, I guarantee I can find a property for you. But in order to do that, you've got to do a couple of things. The first thing that you have to do is you have to get pre-approved with a lender. That is super important. Once you get pre-approved with a lender, then we know how much you can spend, we know how much you qualify for, and we can go out and find the house that you like. So I hope this tip and this information has been helpful for you. If you would like to see and hear more tips like this, let me know. Comment below. Please like the video. Please share it with your friends. My goal is to educate you so that you can become an effective, intelligent, and awesome home buyer. So for now, this is Teresa Miller with the M&M Team Realty. Thank you for listening, watching, and sharing, and you have a great day. I'll talk to you later. Bye.